Welcome to this episode of The Good, The Bad and The Kaiju. We host Michael Sam. This time we'll be talking about the next installment of the Gamera series, Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris. Do you want to lead off on this, mate?
Okay. Made in 1999, directed by Shisuke Kaneko.
Yep.
It's not a direct sequel because there's a bit of time between them, but it is a sequel to the previous Gamera film.
Yeah, it's definitely the same universe.
Yeah. And the sort of different thing about this film is it focuses more on the humans rather than Gamera.
Yeah, it does. There's quite a lot of time spent on the humans. Yes.
Yeah, in particular, this little girl, I've got the Wikipedia here, Ayana Hirosaka, who her parents were killed by Gamera unintentionally, but she still blames him for it.
Yeah, and it's her revenge, doesn't she?
Yeah. And she comes across this egg that hatches into some weird creature called Iris. Well, she calls it Iris after her cat.
Yeah, she's got a cat called Iris that we don't never see again, apart from her saying it's called Iris. We never see the cat.
Yeah.
Yes. So she starts to raise it, doesn't she?
Yeah. It seems fairly benign at first.
Yeah.
But it does demonstrate some somewhat creepy powers when it spears a can of cat food or something and sort of drinks it.
Yeah, that's really... Well,
crushing the can through in the vacuum.
Sucks it dry, pretty much, yes. Yeah, there's some odd touches like that. There's a bit of tentacles and girl stuff going on.
Yeah, we were making jokes about this because there's a bit where Iris sort of consumes this girl. Yeah. And it looks particularly weird, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of CG in this, and some of it's alright, some of it's a bit ropey.
Yeah.
It's 90s CG, so it's a bit ropey.
Yeah.
You know. But
these are the style of the monsters kind of fits the CG. So.
Yeah, it does. It's a bit more Lovecraftian, mate. I mean, that's going around a lot, isn't it? It's tentacle and it's got a weird appearance. It's not like a typical bipedal monster.
No. Well, its final form kind of is, but initially it's like...
it's got a glowing glowing chest area thing.
Yeah.
And all
that's,
sorts.
but the girl's foster brother comes and rescues her from Iris. Yeah. And they do say at some point that it was trying to fuse its nervous system with her.
Yeah. There's lots of throwaway comments along those lines.
Yeah.
There's some really odd stuff in it. As the film goes, it's done pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
I think the dubbing followed the story properly, which often doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Apart from the throwaway comment, like you just said, most is. And there was... Yeah,
but I could sort of accept Iris trying to fuse its nervous system or whatever, because it's a giant. It's some like elder god thing. I'm not gonna. If someone said like, oh, Cthulhu ate that guy to fuse its nervous system with him. Yeah, I kind of believe that. Yes, in the same sort of way, I'd believe this thing doing that.
In between all this going on, there's Gauss are everywhere as well.
Gauss Gamera appears, steps on them and flies away.
Yeah, but that you get implicated. It's not implied. It's kind of said now. The Gauss are everywhere as well.
Yeah.
There's like loads of them around, and people can't keep track of them.
Yeah, this they do show a few instances of Gamera fighting the Gauss. But
this gets the government angry, doesn't it?
Yeah, because he's causing a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah,
and there's lots of death and destruction. So Gamera's now back on the army's wanted list.
Yeah. So the army is after Gamera again. As also she wears this thing around her neck.
Yeah, another orichalcum bead, I think it's called, or a calcum.
They never say where these come from.
I think they're supposed to be Atlantean.
Oh, okay, alright. Oh, yeah, I remember.
And they use them to connect, because remember in the original there was one that connected the girl to Gamera.
Yeah.
And I think this is supposed to be a similar thing.
Yeah. And also we get... I was confused about this. I think it was Iris that sort of destroyed half a village.
Yeah, Iris basically ate a village.
Yeah, well, I say half, but like I didn't see any survivors. I don't think. So what was that about? Presumably, Iris grows because of this feeding.
And eventually does come to be like kaiju sized.
Yes. And he can kind of fly, can't he?
Yeah, he can fly about with his own sort of jet powers.
There's Gamera's.
And there's a fairly awesome dogfight with Gamera.
Yes. One thing I liked about this film in particular is I did feel a lot of the Gamera scenes were kind of more epic than we've seen.
Yeah. They were a bit sort of cool. He was very brutal with the Gyaos.
Yeah.
There was a bit where one was lying on the floor and his eye had popped out.
Yeah, that was grim. And there's like all this Gamera blood around as well, isn't there? Well, it's not blood. Well, it is blood, but it's blood. Red. It's not red.
It's the standard sort of green
Weird
Gamera
green.
blood.
Yeah, when I say it's epic, what I mean is cinematographically, it's kind of when he roars, the camera's got a slight shake. You're up close. The sound's really loud. You get the feeling of him really being destructive when you're up close to him, which I've not. Usually, it's blokes in rubber suits, smashing things. But there was more a feeling of this is a big ass monster.
Yeah.
To this one that I don't think I've seen before in any of the films we watched. Really,
I think the most recent Godzilla does it kind of well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm talking about if we're talking chronologically. This one.
I'd agree with that. But
I think this is the most. I think the new Godzilla does it really well as well. Yes, I agree. And Pacific Rim and the host as well.
More modern kaijus do it really well.
Yeah. But that was kind of lacking before, and which surprises me. The Gamera film's got that kind of raising the bar. Not a Godzilla film.
This film was particularly brutal. Talking about raising the bar.
Strong.
There was a bit. There's a bit where Iris tried to absorb this girl a second time, kind of succeeded.
Yeah.
And that was like the big reveal that Iris was behind the killing of these villagers.
Yeah.
There's like she's going, help me out, let me out. And then you just see this giant fist come through and grab her. And he cuts to the outside and Gamera's got his arms like embedded to the elbow in Iris's chest.
Yeah, that's cool. There was also like we've already mentioned there were some odd comments here and there. There was a kind of comment that that maybe Iris was created to kill Gamera.
Yeah.
So the Gyaos could wipe everyone out. It's kind of apocalyptic.
I think it was supposed to be like a chain sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if the Gyaos get too bad, there's Gamera. Well, if Gamera gets too bad, there's Iris. If Iris gets too bad, there's the next one, and then the next one.
Yeah. I mean, there's some really brutal things happen to Gamera.
Yeah, he gets...
Again, we get the trope of him basically
getting speared through the...
Yeah. Gamera comes... Jesus Turtle comes back.
He gets speared through the hand and pinned to a wall. It evidently doesn't faze him that much because he just proceeds to blow off his arm, make a new arm out of fire, and punch Iris in the face.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. There were some other odd moments in this. There was a weird scientist, kind of dressed in black.
That was...
Who's got a creepy voice.
This weird and guy.
And he was kind of half Jack Nicholson, half Vincent Price, and he'd like let off all these things about him where everyone's like, going to die and how funny it is.
He was a weird guy.
He was, and he died happily in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a spoiler? It probably is, but never mind. It's nearly 20 years old, this film.
You might spoil it for those people 16 years too late.
16 years too late. But I was kind of glad he died. He needed to die, but then I missed him because he was so weird.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about the ending, but we're not quite there yet, are we?
Nah. Well, we're kind of there.
Yeah, I suppose we are. There's some brutal action at the end, as you said.
There's a whole sequence where Gamera's stuck on his back, just bleeding out. It's really dark.
Yeah.
Because it's like It's like with what was it? Where there was the giant monster that got poisoned and peed itself and died a horrible shuddering death.
That was one of the first Gameras, wasn't it? The second one.
No, I don't think it was a Gamera. I think it was.
Wasn't it? I thought it was a Gamera.
Oh, hang on.
I'm pretty sure it's a Gamera film. I think maybe the third one we were.
Yongari was the one. That was the Korean one.
Yes, right. I knew it wasn't a Godzilla one, but yeah, you're right. That was weird. This whole punching each other through the chest and getting fiery. Oh, and also Iris gets fiery tentacles and stuff.
Yes, I think it's supposed to be absorb that power from Gamera.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So when Gamera punches him, with his fiery fire fist,
it blows him up.
Yeah,
it blows him up, and there's a funny bit of Gamera afterwards dancing on the corpse.
Yeah, just
literally just sort of like boosh, boosh, boosh.
Yeah. And we get a scene where a girl won't wake up, but when Gamera roars at her, she wakes up, which reminded me a bit of Avengers. No, yeah. And it's kind of, then she goes, "Oh, he saved my life," kind of.
Yeah.
It's like, he's a big turtle. He doesn't know who you are. Slap her, someone. It's kind of. But then
I do like how they're still kind of doing the friend to all children sort of routine.
Yeah, we don't get a little kid with a yellow hat in this.
We do get a funny bit where a kid's like, I think Gamera catches the kid and drops him on the street and carries on going, and the kid's like, "Gamera saved us!" And this giant flaming Gyaos body drops slowly in the background.
Yeah. There was a lot of background stuff going on that was kind of cool in this. I did like the setup for the end for a film that never was. It was kind of cool. Basically, Gamera wins, but then every Gyaos on the planet, and there are lots of them.
There are thousands,
start converging
thousands and
on the
thousands.
point where Gamera is setting out for a kick-ass fight. And I think it was called something like Gamera 2000, the ultimate guardian of the universe.
No, I think that was just like the proclamation. It's like the absolute guardian of the universe.
Yeah, weird.
And they did do a bit of stuff with this weird thing called mana throughout the film, where they established it was some sort of weird natural.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember.
I've forgotten that.
That was really weird, but they did explain that Gamera uses it as a power source, and the absence of mana is what causes Gyaos to come.
Yeah.
So Gamera showing up and having a fist fight in the middle of, I don't know where it is, Tokyo, will probably cause enough of an absence to draw a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of Gyaos.
I've kind of enjoyed this. It was good fun. I'm enjoying these games. These later set of Gamera films are a real step up from the originals, though I kind of like the first one. I can't remember if the first one's the one where he did swinging on a pole, but that was
that was Guiron.
Yeah, but I'm digging these. I have to say, rather entertaining. Hard to track down, but they were pretty entertaining. Right, what would you give it out of 10?
I'd give this a 7.
Me too. It's. I kind of like the setup. It'd be intriguing to know what Gamera and the Gyaos got up to. But it did look like he was setting up a film that would just be one long battle, a bit like Battle of the Five Armies or something, which is kind of...
I don't know, with that many Gyaos against one foe, it could be kind of interesting to see. It's like, just how is this guy going to...
Yeah, how's he going to do that unless he's got superpower?
I mean, they did kind of a good thing with Godzilla where he had to fight 20 monsters throughout a film. And they each have their own 3-minute fight where Godzilla absolutely destroys them.
That sounds cool. Is that Final Wars?
Yeah, that's Final Wars.
Okay, alright then, so bye from me.
Bye.